Ladies and gentlemen, with a day and a half left in my monthly fundraiser and a goal of $161 left to attain, I'd better get to work knocking your socks off. So let's talk about weather. Are you into that? Because we are about to see an epic battle between our atmospheric defense team / prayer warriors and the atmosphere. And it appears February is going to be pretty dang stormy, and then March is going to be wild, and then April is going to be WTF. Oh my God, this is bad. Things are calm for us in the lower 48 at the moment, but it is about to be getting pretty dicey, storm weather-wise, because we're going to have a situation where we have 3 moisture streams coming, one from the Gulf, one from the North Pacific, and then the South Pacific. It looks like California's about to be getting hit with some hurricanes. This is the next 48 hours. It'll really start to kick up and go about the 7th. So we got 5 days away before it starts to get crazy, and then it stays crazy. You got snow moving down from the 4 corners. You got moisture moving up from the Gulf. We're talking heavy rain for the Appalachian states. You've got the northern states in winter, and then the southern states in spring. And so we need to start planning and preparing for major river flooding problems this spring now. It is probably going to be the worst we've ever seen it. Okay, but the Pacific Northwest, who's been getting pounded the most, is going to continue to get pounded, and we'll watch the soils begin to get moist down in the southeast. All right, let me take you through frame by frame. Here we are on the 3rd. As we can see the snow moving down and the moisture moving up, and then they will combine to create a icy mix in the middle. This is the 5th, around when it starts to get wild. And then you get some heavy moisture moving on up to the Gulf states, and then a low trying to form around the northeast. But as you can see, they're blowing holes in the low to prevent it from being worse than it should be. You see that? It's been a thing they've been doing since hurricane season. But it still looks like you're going to get a pretty nasty storm. Though, with 5 days to go, I wouldn't be surprised if our atmospheric defense team pushes a lot of this out to sea. We'll see, though. It's going to be a big battle. And then I want you to keep your eye on the hurricane that is going to hit the West Coast. Well, it's not a hurricane. It's a calicane. All right? So you get more snow and rain moving up, moving in to another major storm on the 12th. A low pressure system that's dipping. And then now watch. You get 2 pressure systems coming to hit the West Coast to kind of hang there. And then watch what moves up through the south. Watch this. I've been keeping my eye on this since I saw it appear on the models. Look at that. That would be a 998. That would be a Category 1 strength calicane. And then you get your binary hurricane or regular storm at the top. You got 2 matching multiple lows hitting around the same time on the 15th, which is 2 weeks from now. A lot can change, but the models have been showing this weird system that comes out of the equatorial electrojet equator line. And so that would create look at this. That's messy, dude. That's messy. And then that would be a second storm that would come and hit South California around the same time. I mean, a little while after. So it's going to be a messy map. If this holds to be true, and it is 16 days out, but the models have consistently showing a major, massive, wet and nasty with some snow, ice, heavy rain, thunder, lightning mixed in. So February is going to be a lot of fun if you like weather and severe weather. And with it being February spring in the south, we will be looking at tornadic activity possibilities through Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, Alabama, probably Mississippi. This is on the 5th. That's on the 6th. And then that would be the 7th. So we've got a pretty big storm coming in with ice, snow, rain, heavy rain. The hot side is hot and the cold side is cold. And the tornadoes are tornado-y. There's no place like home. And congratulations, Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah, it's about to get wild. Like, if 2020 hadn't been wild enough for you already. You get some major winter conditions kicking up around Wyoming and Utah, Colorado, and Nevada. Plus, you get some wind warnings in Arizona, Southern California, New Mexico, and Nevada. And over the pond, it looks like Europe and the Netherlands are going to be getting hit by our wave after wave after wave pattern. Newfoundland will probably continue to get picked on, but watch the size of these storms and then watch how much rain will be going into Europe, the United Kingdom, Ireland, and other such places. But look at the size of those rain bands, man. It's like the UK and Europe are about to get buttonholed in the face. Look at that thing. Look at those high pressure systems. Today, Tulsa tied a record high of 77 degrees. And that, if that isn't hot enough for you, we got some solar filament action happening on the corona of the sun. And no, the sun's corona didn't cause the virus. I guess technically you can say it did because the sun and the light helped create everything on Earth. This is brought to us by the wonderful engineer Irene Gyorres. I am a Shakira and a J-Lo fan, and I think J-Lo's a fan of Thor News. Puerto Ricans love me, man. On a super downer note, we've got horses fleeing as bushfire south of Canberra approaches properties near Bumbalong. If it gets too doomy, sometimes I will throw a beautiful woman into the video just to distract you. Severe weather ramps up this week across the southeast U.S. as a screaming upper-level and mid-level jet swing through the region. Damaging winds and hail are the most prominent threats right now. But a few tornadoes will be possible as well, brought to us by Beth Carpenter. Heads up, bitches, says Rick Mitchell. Tuesday night into Wednesday. Remember winter? Yeah, it's trying to return. We're talking DFW here. Rain to sleet, snow to sleet. Lucky you guys, Dallas. I don't think we'll get that in Houston. I wanted a snow day so bad this year. Have I mentioned I love being your planetary defense commander? Because I'm too legit to quit. Alicia Bentley got game. Next week's multi-day severe weather threat across the southeast U.S. will be associated with an anomalous 500 HPA trough forming via the merger of a cutoff low currently west of Mexico and amplifying trough from the Pacific Northwest. Potential exists for a major gator mouth -4.0 anomaly trough at 500 HPA. Wild. But do you see how the moisture comes from both the south and the north two combined? And then that'll hook up with moisture coming out of the Gulf, I imagine. So this storm has a chance to overperform, even though we haven't had a storm overperform since before hurricane season. I want you to look at that size of that rain band. Look at the size of that storm heading up to the Aleutian Islands. Look at that thing. That is crazy. This goes by Russ Dangle, who really likes the Bengals. Sorry your team didn't win. The most recent runs of the OP Euro are suggesting the potential for an extremely positive AO next week. We're talking a plus 5.9 AO, dudes. 5.9. Cranky Weather Guy, the king of weather Twitter, bringing the heat with his new video format. And he's got a badass blog that he's got up. I got to read it. It's really long and detailed, although it's great, and it'll probably break down everything we need to know for the coming systems. I'll leave that link for you in the information box. We got our new system entering. We'll cover that. Here comes our low. Essentially, we get a warm front. Bing, bang, boom. And then what happens, I wonder? And then you get a big arrow pushing it in the booty. Yet this is bathed in mild flow. That's what she said. Hence a warm front. That's what she said squared. got a pinch, point off the coast. That's where the low will want to go. So yeah, we're going to see our big battles happening. We have our interior colder pocket. It will fade during the day, then rebuild this evening as the big battle between fire and ice continues. Our incoming system, the final wave, will spread out. Weekend storm. Incoming system promotes a little warm in advance. Remember, the trend has been, because everybody in the Northeast really wants some snow, I don't blame them, that the heat has been pushing into, like New Jersey, New York, even Boston, so they haven't been getting hit with the snow, but up north than that, they're getting it. Up next, the big high comes east, and return flow warms us. Our high comes east, warms us, storm runs up into the warmed environment, rain, southeast mix center, snow. Yeah, so it's going to get, we got a lot of arrows on the map, man. We got a lot of arrows on the map. Another seasonally mild day today. Zonal showing. Yeah, baby, your zonal showing. All right, I'm going to wrap this one up. Keep you guys prepared. Still got a day and a half in this fundraiser. I really, 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 really love letters. If you guys want to send me one, my address, T. Lewis 5430, Birdwood Road, number 416, Houston, Texas, 77096. I got a PayPal, a Venmo, a Cash App, a Patron. We got $161 left to go to meet my goal. Super thanks to Tom, Yvonne, D. Freeman, Lynn, the Texas Angel, CCCJ. Special shout out to Susan for all your mid-month love. Mikey T for always being cool. And after 4.5 months off of my ADD, ADHD medicine, I have an appointment with a doctor on the 12th. So I'm glad I got some rest. But any help and every help will help me bring you guys the best information possible I can at all times, with a very optimistic slant on a doomy world, because God is great and we are pretty awesome too. And so, yeah, I'd really like to hit the goal this month, and maybe even more, a little more, because I got to go to the doctor. That's always expensive. And you guys are great. I love you. I super appreciate you. I'm glad anyone listens. Any prayers, any help. I appreciate everyone out there. We had some good energy today. I liked it. Let's keep it up. Although February it's going to be a wild year, man. It's going to be a really wild year. So I'll be here with you every step of the way. All right. Stay cool. Talk to y'all soon. Peace out.